Mr. Sowore is now the protest mafian in Nigeria. Why do I say so? Let's take a listen.
You can't warn me about my rights.
Yes.
They are the ones who have to warn themselves about their responsibilities. So it wasn't going to stop me. It is not the first time people who are paid to protect have become very likely responsible and warning people not to exercise their rights. So you can't warn me about my rights.
Okay, now in the build up to the protest, the police had actually issued a warning and they said you contravened that warning by entering into the restricted zone, which was why the lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu was also arrested.
The lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu is here, but before he speaks, I'm not a lawyer, but what I know is that if a court gives an order and there's a contravention of that order, you go back to the same court to complain to the judge. It's not the job of police to take it upon itself to be enforcing court orders that it had interest in. But even if they don't have interest in it, there was a court order issued by a judge saying don't go to certain areas. If you want to review the order, you go back to the court. If you want to complain that the orders were violated, you go back to the court. Absolutely. So the police, being an irresponsible organization in Nigeria, took laws into its hand. And I can guarantee you that those court orders were never served on us. If you look at the Schedule 3 of the court order, it says serve them by Friday. So no court order was served on us. But assuming it was served on us, even our courts understand that there are certain areas or boundaries we cannot cross when it comes to fundamental human rights.
Since 1992, Sowore has been on the streets and he's not ready to back down. He has been released from Kuje prison yesterday, and here we are. He's heading to Lagos for another protest.
Here, so I just whack this ever because we get protests for Lagos tomorrow against the Sowore demolition. So man, I need this ever to Lagos. Expect us tomorrow.
Oh God. Hey. Now, Sowore is talking about the injustice in Nigeria. He called the IG of police an illegal IG. He has been saying that for a while now. And a lot that he has to say regarding everything that have been happening, which you watched earlier. What about the lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu, who was tear gas and arrested? And the worst of all was the fact that while he was taken to the police command in Gariki, there were still tear gas inside the vehicle before taking them to Kuje. Anyway, let's take a listen again.
Tear gas canisters were deployed directly at most of us. Two had impact on me, and in fact, if we didn't have strong lungs, some of us would have given up the ghost on the spot. I don't think that type of brutality has a place in a well-ordered modern society. This is the type of thing that we need to do away with in Nigeria. Even at the police headquarters, CID, Gariki, the command, they deployed canisters, several canisters of tear gas just to get us to bundle us into vehicles that will take us to Abattoir. He didn't need to do that because we were already under your control. So that's something that is abhorrible and should be condemned by all and sundry. It is not good. It's unlawful. It's brigandage, and it is executive rascality in high places.
When will this stop in Nigeria? The level and manner at which the government and even our law enforcement agents behave most of the time, when will this stop? We continue to see this every two weeks. It doesn't make any sense. In my previous videos, I've talked about the reason why we keep on saying this. I even said that why will you arrest one group and leave the other? Could it be that because they are, anti-government and then these people are pro-government? What? And Sowore is heading to Lagos for another protest. Excuse me, wait. This guy, they pay for this protest when you do. I don't understand. They just leave by protest. every now and then he's doing protests here, he will protest here, he will protest here. And I've not seen one of the protests that he has been able to successfully lead, and at the end of the day, it achieved, you know, the purpose for which they went to the street for. Except on other occasions where people are being arrested and detained, and they now go and, you know, they get those people released. Outside that, hardly have I seen. But it's a good one anyway. It's a good one. It's a good one. Sowore is doing a nice job, right? Anyway, I say I'll bring this gist concavena today. Thank you for watching.
If the presidency or the executive branch of government does not put you up for trial, no court has the authority to initiate prosecution against you. So it's, if you know, it's a question of where to place the blame. I've noticed a lot of understanding as if we are protesting against the court. No, the court didn't initiate it. The presidency did. The attorney general did. So if the presidency or the executive branch says Nnamdi Kanu's case should no longer be prosecuted, the court will have nothing to try.
Exactly.
This is our point. So those people saying, Nnamdi Kanu is on trial and we are interfering with judiciary, contempt of court, blah, blah, blah. No, come on. That's complete misunderstanding of the situation.
Yes.
It is Tinubu we wanted to talk to. You don't have any business prosecuting a man that has done nothing wrong.
Yes.
And a man you brought into the country under situation that offended humanity, international law, and even Nigerian law.
Yes.
You don't have a business putting him up for trial. So withdraw. Under section 174, I think, of the Constitution, he can direct the Attorney General to do a nolle prosecute. It was done for Sowore here, right? It was done. It has been done in history for a whole lot of people. The presidency or the executive branch or the attorney general can say we are no longer interested in the case, and that's the end of it. That was the purpose of the protest.
Yes.
And I was the organizer, by the way.
He initiated it.
Yes.
Okay, bye.